If you wake up every morning with stiff, achy knees, if it takes 10 or 15 minutes just to feel ready to walk, if getting out of bed has become the hardest part of your day, I have a simple 3-minute routine that can make a real difference. And yes, I mean 3 minutes, not 30, not an hour. Just 3 minutes, done before you even leave your bedroom, can help your knees feel loose and ready to move by the time you reach the kitchen. Research from the Arthritis Foundation shows that 90% of people with knee arthritis experience their worst stiffness during the first 30 minutes after waking. But here's something most people don't realize: that stiffness is not permanent. It's not damage. It's simply your joints waiting to be woken up. The right movements, performed in the right order, can cut that stiffness time in half, or more. Today, I'm going to show you 3 exercises, ranked from good to best. Exercise number 1 is backed by Harvard research, demonstrating a 37% reduction in first-step pain. That's 37% less pain the very first time you put weight on your feet. But to get the best results, we need to build up to it. The exercises are designed to work together in a specific sequence. I'm Dr. Michael, and for 20 years, I've helped seniors start their mornings without pain. The routine I'm about to share is the exact one I give every patient who struggles with morning stiffness. It works because it follows the science of how your joints actually function after sleep. Stick with me for the next 10 minutes, and you'll have a complete morning routine you can start tomorrow. Drop your age in the comments. I want to know who's waking up stiff and ready to change that. Before we dive into the exercises, let's understand why your knees are so stiff in the morning. This is important because once you understand it, you'll never skip this routine again. Inside your knee joint is a fluid called synovial fluid. Think of it like engine oil. When an engine is running, the oil flows freely, keeping everything moving smoothly. But when the engine sits overnight, the oil settles and thickens, making it harder to start. The same thing happens in your knee. While you sleep, synovial fluid becomes thicker and more gel-like. It stops lubricating the joint the way it does when you're moving. Here's a number that surprised even me. Research published in the Journal of Rheumatology found that synovial fluid viscosity can increase by up to 40% after 8 hours of rest. 40% thicker. That's why your first steps feel like walking through mud, why your knees feel stiff and heavy. Overnight, your oil has basically turned to sludge. The good news? Gentle movement gets that fluid flowing again. Within minutes of performing the right exercises, your synovial fluid warms up, thins out, and starts lubricating your joints properly. That's exactly what this 3-minute routine does. It wakes up your joint fluid before you even put weight on your knees. Quick question for you. How many minutes does it usually take before your knees feel normal in the morning? Minutes. 10, 20. Remember these numbers as we go through the exercises. Tomorrow, after trying this routine, compare your results. Let's go through 3 exercises, ranked from good to best. We'll start with exercise number 3 and work up to the most important one. You can do all 3 while still in bed or sitting at the edge of it. No standing required until you're ready. Exercise number 3, ankle pumps. This might seem simple, but don't underestimate it. Your ankles and knees are connected by muscles and blood vessels. Pumping your ankles increases blood flow throughout the lower leg, including your knees. Better circulation means warmer joints and smoother fluid movement. Think of it as getting your engine oil flowing. Here's how to do it. Lie on your back or sit with your legs extended. Point your toes away from you, as if pressing a gas pedal, and hold for 2 seconds. Pull your toes back toward you, like lifting your foot off the pedal, and hold for 2 seconds. That counts as 1 repetition. Do 15 repetitions per foot, about 30 seconds per leg. You should feel a gentle stretch in your calf and a warming sensation around your ankle and knee. The Mayo Clinic recommends ankle pumps as a first movement for anyone with joint stiffness. They're zero impact and immediately get circulation moving. That was exercise 3. Great, but exercise 2 is where knee mobility really starts improving. Exercise number 2, heel slides. Heel slides directly mobilize the knee joint, taking it through its full range of motion while you're still lying down. This gently moves synovial fluid around the joint without any weight-bearing stress. Think of it as spreading warming oil through your engine. Here's how to do it. Lie on your back with both legs straight. Slowly bend your right knee, sliding your heel along the bed toward your buttocks. Go as far as comfortable. Slowly slide your leg back to straight. Keep the movement smooth and controlled, no jerking. Do 10 repetitions on your right leg, then 10 on your left. This takes about 30 seconds per leg. You should feel your knees loosening with each slide. A study from the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons found that consistent morning heel slides increased knee range of motion by an average of 12 degrees. It might sound small, but that difference can turn a stiff, creaky knee into one that bends smoothly. Let me share a story. Dorothy, a 72-year-old retired librarian from Scottsdale, Arizona, described her mornings like this. I wake up and my knees feel like concrete. It takes 20 minutes of hobbling around before I can walk normally. Her husband had even started bringing her coffee in bed because she dreaded that first walk to the kitchen. I taught Dorothy this exact 3-minute routine. At first, she was skeptical that something so simple could help after years of morning stiffness, but she agreed to try it for 1 week. On day 3, she called me. The good news? Gentle movement gets that fluid flowing again. Within minutes of performing the right exercises, your synovial fluid warms up, thins out, and starts lubricating your joints properly. That's exactly what this 3-minute routine does. It wakes up your joint fluid before you even put weight on your knees. Quick question for you. How many minutes does it usually take before your knees feel normal in the morning? She said, Dr. Michael, I did the exercises before getting out of bed this morning. When I stood up, I couldn't believe it. I walked to the bathroom without holding on to the wall. By day 7, Dorothy was walking to the kitchen to make her own coffee before her husband even woke up. She told me, I got my mornings back. Dorothy isn't unique. This can happen for you too. But first, we need to cover the most important exercise. Pay close attention. Exercise number 1 is the game changer. It's what connects everything together. It's called the quad set. This exercise activates your quadriceps, the large muscle at the front of your thigh that supports your knee. While you sleep, this muscle basically shuts off, becoming relaxed and disengaged. The quad set wakes it up, preparing it to support your knee before you even stand. Why is this crucial? If you stand with a sleeping quadriceps, your knee takes the full impact of your body weight without muscle support. That's why those first steps are so painful. Here's how to do it. Lie on your back or sit with your legs straight in front of you. Place a small rolled towel or pillow under your knee for support. Tighten the muscle on the front of your thigh by pressing the back of your knee down into the towel. Imagine straightening your knee even more, pressing it flat against the bed. Hold for 5 seconds. If done correctly, your kneecap should lift slightly. This shows your quadriceps is firing. Relax for 2 seconds, then repeat. Do 10 repetitions per leg, about 45 seconds per leg. Why does this matter? Harvard Medical School research found that doing quad sets before weight-bearing reduced knee pain in first steps by 37%. Just by waking up your muscles before standing, you can cut your pain significantly. This is the reason I saved this exercise for number 1. Imagine tomorrow morning. Your blood is flowing from ankle pumps, your joints loosened by heel slides, and your muscles awake from quad sets. 3 minutes is all it takes. Here's your complete morning routine. Minute 1, ankle pumps, 15 repetitions per foot. This gets your blood flowing. Minute 2, heel slides, 10 repetitions per leg. This lubricates your knee joint. Minute 3, quad sets, 10 repetitions per leg. This wakes your muscles to support you. That's it. 3 exercises, 3 minutes before your feet even touch the floor. Here's another story. William, a 67-year-old former construction worker from Houston, had brutal mornings after decades of knee strain. He used to sit on the edge of his bed for 5 minutes, dreading that first step, saying his knees felt like they needed oil like the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz. 6 months after starting this 3-minute routine, he says mornings are completely different. He does the exercises almost automatically, still half asleep. By the time he stands, his knees feel ready. He told me, I don't even think about my knees in the morning anymore. They just work. My engine oil is warm before I even get out of bed. Two common mistakes to avoid. Skipping the routine on days when your knees feel okay. Some mornings you may think, they don't hurt today. I'll skip it. Don't. The routine not only relieves stiffness but prevents it from worsening. Consistency is key. Rushing through the exercises. Slow, controlled movements are essential. They move synovial fluid, lubricate your joints, and warm the engine oil properly. Follow this routine daily and your mornings can change, just like Dorothy and William. The good news? Gentle movement gets that fluid flowing again. Within minutes of performing the right exercises, your synovial fluid warms up, thins out, and starts lubricating your joints properly. That's exactly what this 3-minute routine does. It wakes up your joint fluid before you even put weight on your knees. Quick question for you. How many minutes does it usually take before your knees feel normal in the morning? Take just 3 minutes for your knees. Yes, 3 minutes can make a difference. Remember Dorothy? She used to wait for her husband to bring her coffee because even walking to the kitchen felt too painful. Last month, she sent me a message. I made breakfast for my grandkids this morning. I stood the entire time flipping pancakes, no stiffness, no pain, 3 minutes changed my life. That's exactly what this simple routine can do for you. If this routine has helped you, subscribe to the channel. I post new videos every week with easy morning routines, gentle exercises, and practical tips to move better after 60. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the next one. Here's something important. If you know someone who struggles with stiff morning knees, a spouse, friend, or parent, share this video with them right now. Send them the link while you're thinking about it. You could change the way every single morning feels for them. Now here's my challenge for you. Will you try this routine tomorrow morning? Not next week, not when you remember. Tomorrow. Set a reminder on your phone for tomorrow morning. Write just 3 words. Stay in bed. That's your cue to do these exercises before your feet hit the floor. Drop a yes in the comments if you're going to try it tomorrow morning. Also, tell me how long your stiffness usually lasts. 5 minutes? 15? 30? I read every single comment and will be cheering you on. Your mornings don't have to start with pain. Your knees don't have to feel like concrete. You've just learned a 3-minute routine that can transform how every day begins. Dorothy got her mornings back. William stopped dreading getting out of bed. And tomorrow morning, you can start your own transformation. 3 minutes, 3 exercises, done before your feet touch the floor. Think of your joints as an engine waiting to warm up. Try this tomorrow, feel the difference, and come back to share your results. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next video. The good news? Gentle movement gets that fluid flowing again. Within minutes of performing the right exercises, your synovial fluid warms up, thins out, and starts lubricating your joints properly. That's exactly what this 3-minute routine does. It wakes up your joint fluid before you even put weight on your knees. Quick question for you. How many minutes does it usually take before your knees feel normal in the morning?